world of bank heists, and let me tell you, these stories are wilder than a llama wearing a tutu in a hurricane. We're talking about the top 10 biggest bank robberies in history ranked just for you. Get ready to have your minds blown because some of these heists are so crazy, you'd swear they were straight out of Hollywood. We're talking millions, billions, and even trillions of dollars stolen. So grab your snacks, buckle up, and get ready for some insane stories of daring heists, cunning criminals, and the biggest piles of cash you've ever seen. All right, first up, we're heading back to 1963, to a time when the Beatles were just hitting the scene and bell-bottoms were all the rage. This, my friends, is the story of the Great Train Robbery. Picture this, a gang of 15 robbers dressed like they just walked off the set of Ocean's 11, pull off the most audacious train heist in British history. They tampered with the track signals, forcing the train to stop at a secluded spot. They then overpowered the train crew, and get this, they did it without any violence. With the train under their control, they unloaded 120 mailbags, 6 million pounds. That's like a gazillion dollars in today's money. The police launched a massive manhunt, and eventually most of the gang was caught. But the mastermind behind the whole operation, Bruce Reynolds, managed to escape and live a life of luxury for 5 years before finally being apprehended. The Great Train Robbery became a legendary tale, inspiring books, movies, and countless pub stories. Next up, we're headed to sunny Brazil, where things are about to get real dirty. And by dirty, I mean literally digging in the dirt, because this is the story of the Banco Central burglary, where a group of crafty criminals decided to take going under level. They dug a 256-foot-long, air-conditioned, and well-lit tunnel that led straight into the vault of the bank. They rented a property nearby, set up a fake landscaping business as a cover, and then, like a bunch of bank-robbing gophers, they started digging. They managed to steal a whopping $70 million. The craziest part, they did it all without setting off a single alarm. The robbery shocked Brazil and made headlines around the world. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're stepping back in time to 1950s America for the story of the Brinks job. A heist so daring, so meticulously planned, that it earned the nickname the crime of the century. A group of 11 smooth criminals, led by Tony Pino, decided to target the Brinks building in Boston. For months, they studied the building, memorized guard routines, and even created a replica of the vault door to practice their lock-picking skills. On January 17, 1950, they made their move. Disguised in Halloween masks, they cracked the vault, and made off with over $2.7 million in cash, bonds, and jewelry. The FBI launched a massive investigation, but the robbers had covered their tracks meticulously. Finally, in 1950, after years of relentless pursuit, one of them out his accomplices. The jig was up. Get ready for a wild ride, because we're heading to Belfast, Northern Ireland, for the story of the Northern Bank robbery. A heist so audacious, so brazen, that it involved impersonating the people you'd least expect, the police. They targeted the Northern Bank, one of Ireland's largest banks, but instead of going in guns blazing, they opted for a more convincing